Well, I figured I'd do a little dinner video here, show how I cook my lunch or heat things up. Got my little fire pit here. It's just a hole in the ground lined with some rocks. I've got this grill came out of a little hibachi grill grate. I just scrape out my ashes from last night with that, and then just kind of walk around and gather up some straw off the ground, pine straw, throw it on there, walk out here in my little food forest and find some fallen limbs. Should be plenty of downed wood after this storm came through the other night. Here's a limb right there, some more. There's just these huge pine trees up here, drop plenty of limbs, so it's pretty easy to just go around and gather up some firewood. Here's another one. That'll get me started. Just going to cook a little thing of herb rice with some olive oil in it. Walk back over here. Pretty day out here, kind of hot and humid. Just throw a few twigs on here, and that's all she wrote on that. Get out my handy lighter here. Everything's still kind of wet, but ought to catch on. There it goes. Ow. That smarted. There we go. Betty Goot. And there's another one right there. Alright, now get my fire going. I got some wood over here that I already collected the other day. Throw some more on there. While this is burning down, I'll just go ahead and grab my pot of food and get it ready to go. Be back in just a second. Alright, so this is my pot of leftover greens from last night, mulberry and sunchoke greens with some bacon in there. Mostly pot liquor with just a few greens left. I'm going to throw some rice in there and just have a little herb dish. Maybe add some extra olive oil and sage to it. Kind of give it that Cajun flavor, y'all. Fire's going really good now. Starting to catch up. It won't hurt to go ahead and just throw this on here now. It's going to burn down pretty quick. I can put it to the side to control the heat. The parabolic shape of the bottom of my little grill deflects the heat over here, so I can kind of control the temperature just by sliding this back and forth. Pretty simple, not as fast as a microwave oven, but doesn't take any electricity as I live off grid. Anyhow, we'll let that get going and I'll grab the rice and toss it. Walk over here and get some sage leaves. In here, it's one of my blueberry bushes. Oh, here's one ready to eat. Let's get 3 or 4 sage leaves. Get a nice big pretty one there. Walk back over here. I'll just kind of mash these up with my fingers. There's no need to get out a knife and a cutting board and go through all that dishwashing. Just roll these around, pinch them up a little bit, mash them, drop them in there. They'll dissolve and cook away in there. Sage, and here's a little secret ingredient along with the salt pork or bacon, a little bit of liquid smoke. Give it that Cajun flavor. Let's see, I'm going to open this up. Put just 3 or 4 drops, a little squirt. And then I've got a cup of rice here. Dump that in. Give this a little shake. There we go. And put on the lid. There, I can go back and get on the internet and play around again for a while. Talk to y'all later. Alright, so I want to have plenty of good, heart healthy fat in there, so I'm going to add some olive oil to it. Just open it up. Get a nice dollop of extra virgin olive oil. Just one quick stir. Don't want to break up the starches too much on that rice. And throw the lid back on. Won't hurt to get some of that smoke in there. Just give it some extra flavor. Well, it's been about 20 minutes, so go down here and see how this Cajun rice is doing. Oh, that looks excellent. Little bits of bacon in there. Get a little bacon and some greens. Give this a try. Excellent. Try another bite of this. There's a nice little piece of salt pork bacon in there. Some greens. Hot. Very tasty. Got sage and smoke flavor together, along with the onion, green onion, garlic, whatever. Sort of gives it that Cajun flavor. It's not exactly vegan because it still has some pork in there from cooking my greens last night. But pretty tasty dish. It'll fill me up anyways, which is excellent because I've got the munchies right now. This is absolutely lovely. I was so hungry. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed my dinner video. Just herb rice I do pretty frequently. I'll do something a little more special next time. I just want to show y'all how easy it is to throw together some found wood. Just sustainable wood off the forest floor. Throw it in there, light it, boom, and I'm going. It helps having all this pine straw around here, so there's plenty of kindling at all times. How this would work in a purely deciduous forest, I don't know, but it seems to be working pretty good for me. I haven't bought propane in well over a year now. I do have a little gas stove inside, but I kind of miss the convenience of that. But maybe down the road I'll do something with methane collection. Right now I'm using a composting toilet, but I might make some sort of a septic system down the road, and you know, use a solar powered pump to compress the gas and basically cook with my own farts. So anyhow, hope y'all enjoyed it. See you later.